Hello and welcome to the SnapIT podcast. I'm your host Nehemiah and I am the director of recruiting over at SnapIT. Today we have a great show for you. We are speaking to Lindsay Lopez. Lindsay is the soft skills instructor over at SnapIT. Today we cover many topics like what are soft skills, all the way to how they apply in the workplace. She gives some great information for those of you who may not have been familiar with soft skills. Hope you enjoy this episode just as much as we enjoyed making it.
The SnapIT Solutions Podcast.
Thank you so much, everyone. We are joined by Lindsay Lopez. Lindsay, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me.
One of the most important questions that I get when speaking to people about this class is, what are soft skills? Could you explain a little bit about that for us?
Yeah, so soft skills are a combination of abilities and traits that allow people to work effectively, interact effectively with others in the workplace, and complete their daily work tasks efficiently. So some examples of soft skills are communication skills, problem solving, and like the ability to work on a team.
I guess that really ties into the next question, but why are they needed?
I think soft skills are needed because they serve as a foundation for learning technical skills or the skills that would be necessary for carrying out a specific job. I guess I look at it like without the ability to communicate with coworkers and colleagues, or not having the patience or emotional intelligence to handle frustration when we're at work, it would make it really hard for someone to learn the other skills that they would need to do a specific job.
And how would someone know if they need soft skills?
So I think everyone needs soft skills. I think it's important to reflect on the idea that soft skills are not necessarily common sense skills, or that we were automatically equipped with soft skills. In a broad sense, I think if we have the ability to work well with others or able to complete day-to-day work tasks efficiently, excluding our technical skill level, I think it's because we've been taught how to do these things or we've seen them done well before. So I think everybody can brush up on soft skills and apply it to a lot of different areas of their life.
Speaking of that, what will a person learn in this course?
Yeah, so in the soft skills portion of the course, we discuss a broad range of topics, including an overview of professionalism and soft skills, of course. We talk about communication and work styles, teamwork, problem solving, goal setting, and giving and receiving feedback. And then we also include a section on resume building and setting up LinkedIn profiles and interview prep. So a lot of the course is discussion based and reflection based on our experiences and what our goals are for our next steps in our career.
Is there a certification for soft skills?
No, I don't think there's a certificate that I'm aware of. I think it's just an underlying idea and skill set to have. I don't think there's a specific certificate for it.
Got you. And how long does this course take?
So typically the first week of all of our programming trainings offer a soft skills section that's a week long.
What will a person have learned at the end of this course?
Yeah, so I think by the end of this course, we want students to feel prepared to handle themselves professionally at work with their interactions with others, the skills, and the skills needed to be organized and productive so that they're able to carry out the technical aspect of their job to the fullest.
And who would you recommend take this course?
Everyone. I think kind of like what I mentioned earlier is I think everyone can apply soft skills both in their personal life and in their professional life. So I think I look at it as the thing that kind of gets you in the door to a job, right? It helps us meet people, introduce ourselves, but then it helps us get into the door to show off all the technical skills and all the other things that we can do.
Could you maybe give us an example of a soft skill being put to use?
Yeah, so I think when I reflect on the interview process, a lot of the times we'll be asked the question on what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths? And a lot of times people will list soft skills for both of these responses. And so I think it's important to be aware of our soft skill level, so that we can answer those kinds of questions. For example, if someone asks, what are you really strong at? You could say like my organization, my communication, but then having a deeper awareness of your soft skill level and development, I think you'll be able to give a more detailed response to those types of questions, and then be able to inform the employer on how your soft skills can benefit the company and the productivity of what your job would ask you to carry out.
That is a great example. And I think that a lot of people who may not have known that they could benefit from this class, I think now hearing this podcast, that they will see that this is a class that everyone can benefit from. So I want to thank you so much for taking the time and speaking with us today. I think that you helped shed a lot of light on people who were interested in taking this class, and I think that it's going to be very helpful for them in the end.
Yeah, thank you so much.
The SnapIT Solutions Podcast.